What is up, guys? Thekapgun here, one-handed gamer, bringing you guys some Destiny Alpha gameplay. This is multiplayer, player versus player, and I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion on this and basically the full game and what I'm going to be actually doing. Am I going to buy it or not buy it? So, this gameplay you're watching is actually some player versus player multiplayer gameplay, and this is actually called Control, so it's pretty much like domination. Now I'm going to try to give you guys as much information as I can on this. There is another map that was available to play in the alpha, but I'm not going to be able to give you that gameplay because I accidentally deleted it. So this gameplay right here, this map, is actually a smaller map than the other map. The other map was a moon map, which was actually totally different from this style of, I guess you would say, gameplay, because this didn't have vehicles. You don't have vehicles in this map, but the other map did have vehicles, and it also had turrets, but it was a lot bigger, and you had your speeders, so you could, you know, like go around the map pretty quickly. Now you have a supercharged ability, which I achieve right here. That's basically a reward that you get, or you could call it a kill streak, whatever, that is specialized for your actual character. There's 3 characters to choose from. And your class, okay, your class, you have basically a large assortment of weapons in campaign. You can also use those weapons in multiplayer, so that brings some balance actually to the game. So you have to look at it like that, because if the other player has a shotgun, which is very powerful in this game, by the way, you can change that shotgun at any time just by hitting the option button. I think a lot of people didn't realize that, and there's a lot of, you know, bad feedback on this game, but to be honest, this game is beautiful. It runs pretty good. I would say that, like, the control sensitivity probably needs to be adjusted and worked on, and that's probably because it's just an alpha, but they definitely need to work on that. Add the L1, R1, L2, R2 swap option. Hopefully they'll add that for the beta, so then that way I can play this game a lot longer, just a longer period of time, because I was playing for like maybe 3 or 4 hours. My hand would get really sore, and it's kind of difficult for me to like jump around a lot, because you have to understand the jump capability with your character. Basically double tap the X button, that just basically levitates you up, and then you just hit it again and you just drop, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty sick idea for the whole jump idea, and I kind of like it. I actually really like it. So your weapons actually do progress as you play the game. So does your armor, so does your like other abilities. Now you actually get better weapons if you play the multiplayer. It tells you that. It actually tells you that. Well, it told me that in the alpha. It stated, it says if you play the multiplayer, that you actually unlock these like type of tokens that you can trade in at the tower and get better weapons, which I'm sure there's other places that you can purchase, you know, weapons and armor as the game goes on. So I can't wait for the full release of this game. You were only able to reach level 8 in the game, so, well, in the alpha, so I really want to know exactly how many levels you're able to obtain. Also, like I said, the balance is there. So if you're playing a lot of campaign, right, and you want to just try multiplayer, you can, because you have those weapons unlocked that are sort of competitive to the ones in multiplayer. But I believe you do unlock the better weapons in multiplayer, and here's why I say that, because I played the campaign part, which took, I'd say, about 3 hours, give or take. I don't know exactly the time it took, but after I beat it, it said, oh, you can't level up anymore, right? So I was like, alright, so I'll play the multiplayer side, the arena battle, which is what you're seeing right here. Well, it said right there, it said right when you entered it, there was another section that said you can only get so many of these in 1 week. You can only get 100 of these certain item things every week. Well, these things were actually giving you better weapons when you went back to the tower. So you would get a stronger weapon. So when I went back, I would have a much powerful weapon. So I think I went up to like, the damage was like 75 or 80 or something. That's the highest I got. So if you got higher, drop it down in the comment section, because I would like to know if maybe you got a higher damage output weapon than I did. Because that's what I really wanted to know. Because if that's the case, then that's actually true. You actually get stronger weapons just by playing the multiplayer side. So you don't necessarily have to play the campaign to get the better weapons. You see the balance there? The only major issue I have is the vehicles and the turrets. Hopefully they do fix those and adjust them so they're just difficult to use. That's basically all I hope. I just like fighting people head on, you know, like that, you know. So hopefully they make more maps like this. Definitely. If they make more maps like this, that would be awesome, because this map did not have vehicles. So I'm wondering if it was a test run to see if people preferred the smaller maps or the bigger maps, or are they just going to have a variety overall? Because they could just take shit out and be like, all right, well, let's take it out because too many people are complaining, you know? I don't know what they're going to actually do with the full release, but I'm going to buy this game for sure. I'm going to buy this game. I was very addicted when I played it. I want to play more of it. I want to give you guys more gameplay on it. I'm going to probably give you guys like the campaign side where I was facing this battle, this boss battle, which was pretty sweet. Maybe talk a little about the game a little bit more. If you guys have any questions about the game, drop it down in the comment section. I definitely would like to hear your thoughts and opinions about this game. If you played it, did you enjoy this game? Did you like it? Did you feel like it was boring? Did you like the supercharge, you know, ability thing that you get to use, which is basically, I think, for each character, which is pretty sweet. I just, look at that. That was just sick. I love the melee. It just incinerated them. It was fucking sick. Oh, I love this game. And I'm going to be definitely giving you guys some more gameplay on it. And, you know, I'm not the greatest at this game right now. But hey, you know, I'm working with what I have, and hopefully they'll give me that control swap for the L1, R1, L2, and R2. I actually went on their forums, dropped a forum topic on there. If you guys can find it, I greatly appreciate it if you like it or drop a comment on that. I think it's like Bungie.net forums or something. And also, you know, I greatly appreciate it if you could like this video, favorite the video, drop a comment. Thank you for watching. Always give it a rating it deserves. Yeah, I went 1.5 KD. We did lose. That's unfortunate. Thekapgun out.